And welcome back. Ethan and Sarah Foreheads from Convoy of Hope are with us today. Good to see you all.
Always good to see you guys.
Welcome back to the country.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I know.
For a while. I know. Little world traveler over here.
Ecuador.
Got to keep it interesting.
Yeah, no doubt. That's
Okay.
what you do every day.
Another interesting thing. Tell us about this. This is like, when it comes to gift giving, we're talking about a step above with something.
Yeah.
We're super excited about it. It's our first year to put together a gift catalog, and we've got all sorts of different things, all different price points in there that you can make a donation. We do what it is you want us to do through the gift catalog, whether that's buy seeds for a farmer, buy a goat for a family, some chickens, empower a woman, help her start a business, and then you get to send a card electronically to somebody and do it in their name and say, hey, look at what we did together. It's cool.
I love that. Can you put like a nice red bow on the goat or anything?
Yeah, no doubt. I know. Yes. It's cool too because when I traveled to Africa, I was in Tanzania with Convoy of Hope several years ago while I was still a journalist. And the water wells will have your name on it, which is cool.
Oh, my.
I mean, I remember being over there and I was like, we got to get video of that. Look, it says Convoy of Hope and they're middle of absolute nowhere, which is just really neat.
That's a great feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
And these, I mean, they're small ways of really a huge change in the world, I would guess.
Right.
And it's generational change for a lot of these folks. If you can help a woman start a job and lift her family out of poverty, that's generational change. If you can help a farmer and we help them get the crops that work in their land, so that they're not, working for no reason.
Right.
They get the best out of it, and that's a generational change. So everything Convoy of Hope does is about being sustainable.
It's neat. On that same trip when I was in Africa, I got to meet some of the women in the Women's Empowerment Program. And they learn a skill set that is needed in their area, like shoemaking, clothing, how to garden, how to farm, how to make chicken feed. We saw some women take up that as their business, but you give them supplies that you would need to start a business, and it's a gift to them from Convoy through our donors. And then it takes off. In a couple years.
Yeah, these aren't one and done gifts.
No, not at all. And I love reading through here. There's all sorts of different sort of price levels here, right?
There are, right.
So a girl's empowerment for 1 year, $25.
Right.
Then it goes a little bit up from there. Nutritional supplements for a child, training materials for 10 mothers, startup capital for one woman to start her own business, a sewing machine, store inventory, restaurant equipment, feminine hygiene kits, things that we are so spoiled in this country.
I know.
We have no idea.
So spoiled. We were talking about how when the kids make their Christmas list and they have to think about what they want on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Night and day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, if I buy a feminine hygiene kit for $10, then they can go to school for the entire month.
Right.
As opposed to only 3 weeks of a month, which makes a big difference.
Is
I'm looking here at a
mind-blowing.
greenhouse for $5,000. A small business could get together.
Sure.
And buy a greenhouse.
Easily.
Talk about sustenance and sustaining.
Long term, yeah. These
Clean
things
water,
are attainable for a lot of people. I think the most expensive thing may be a water well for $12,000, but there are people out there who can say, I could do a water well. You know, you have price points for everybody.
But
Get a
you
big
can't
family
do
together.
without
Yeah.
water.
Well,
That's,
you can't do
water's
without
life.
water.
We know that.
Well, and here's a solar lantern and phone charger.
Yeah, that's part of our disaster relief because, a big part of what we do in this country is respond to disaster relief. So you can choose to help with disaster relief. There's one other thing in there.
Chickens, 10 chickens, $40.
you get chickens, yeah.
I love it.
I know, I love
Food
the
and water
chickens
for 4
too.
families.
I don't know what it is about the chickens, but
Unbelievable.
10 chickens, $40, and then you can all eat the eggs. And if they're anything like the chickens that my friends have, there's eggs for the entire street. You know?
Yeah, there's plenty, and there's QR codes all through here, and that you can do this online too.
Right. If you go to convoyofhope.org/catalog, this will get you to exactly what we're talking about right here. You see.
Fascinating.
I'm liking this one. Disaster response training.
Yes.
You train people to help themselves, their communities, different things like that. That's $2,000. I mean, these are, okay, that's like a cheap at twice the price kind of thing.
Right.
It really is.
Man, this is great. So talk about something you can feel really good about this holiday and any day, really. Okay, so if
And you
people
don't have
want
to deal with supply chain crisis issues either.
You've got that
We'll
covered.
get it there.
you guys take care of the rest. So if people want to
It's easy.
do this, where do they go again?
Go to convoyofhope.org/catalog.
Okay.
And you can shop there and know that everything's going to good use. We're good stewards of the money that people give us. Charity Navigator rates us a 4-star charity. That's the highest level last
Fabulous.
18 straight years.
Which is awesome.
It is. Ethan and Sarah Forrest, thank you. Great
Thanks
to
for
see
being
you
here.
You guys are the
all.
best.
Great to be
It's so
here.
good
Merry
see you.
Christmas
Thank you.
to
Merry
both of
Christmas
you.
to you both.